If you see me walking down the street and I start to cry each time we meet, walk on by, walk on by. Make believe that you don't see the tears, just let me grieve in private, 'cause each time I see you I break down and cry. Walk on by, don't stop. Walk on by, don't stop. Walk on by. I just can't get over losing you, and so if I seem broken and blue, walk on.
All right. Hello, guys. I'm not going to be here long. I just wanted to come and talk about something real quick. And I kind of got accused of being a feminist yesterday. I'm not a feminist. I'm just a good person. Standing up for people's rights to not be abused and manhandled and mishandled by anybody. Nobody should be able to abuse verbally, physically, spiritually anybody. And we are not going to sit up here and be complacent with that just because of your possible quote unquote opinion of witches when it's something that you simply do not understand. I did record a video. I said, let me go live. A person can be evil no matter what spiritual belief they are. And I have sat and looked at the face of evil, of a man being able to abuse, harass, and stalk women and children while people sit back and act like, oh, well, that's because you did this. There is never any excuse for a man being abusive to a woman. None whatsoever. Stop. Here's the one thing that I wanted to speak about. Stop abandoning your loved ones. That's exactly what these evil men want you to do. They want you to look away so that they can beat the hell out of the woman. They want you to look away so that they can abuse her. I am actually ashamed and I am disappointed in the amount of people that are sick and perverted. You need help. You are perverted. To sit around and watch a man and to be entertained by it. Listen, I'm not going to let you ruin my faith in humanity. No, I'm not going to do that. But in some people, yes. And see, you know what? This is where, as a society, a lot of people have dropped the ball. If you are a woman and you sit around and you're okay with a man abusing another woman, you ain't no woman. You ain't no woman. And you know what? I'd rather not have a man around me at all. I'd rather have none at all. I'd rather not be in a romantic situation with a man than to be treated that way. Now, I was told a year ago while I was in the South that it doesn't matter because I'm just a black woman and nobody's gonna care. How dare you placate a man like that? You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. That is disgusting. And there's no woman in this world, if I had anything to do with it, that would actually feel that she just somehow deserves out of the blue to be abused, either verbally or emotionally. If you are willing to play along with that and play a sick game like that with a man, you are possessed. You are possessed and you are messing up. And you can sit up here and say, oh, I know God. I know God. No, you don't know God. Because God did not put woman on this earth to sit up here and be abused by a man. You know where my problem came in? You know where my problem started? Honestly, when I was defending the right of children to not be trafficked and raped by perverts. That is evil. Stop abandoning your loved ones. Stop falling for the okey doke. You don't want to be treated like that, but if it's somebody that you don't like, it's okay for them to be treated like that, right? You wouldn't want your daughters treated like that. You wouldn't want your cousins treated like that, but it's okay for that. And it's sad and it's disgusting looking at black people and these black people in social media the way that nobody in the community has banned this person yet. This person should be banned from social media, making every excuse in the book, even making up lies to sit up here and abuse a woman. And no woman has to give up her life and say, oh, well, I'm no good and I'm this and I'm that. Shut up and grow up. You're an abusive man. Shut up, sit down somewhere. You're an abuser. So I don't care who you think you are. I don't care what you think you know. If you are okay with somebody and literally just no respect at all, just to sit out in the open and just try to violate people, you are a piece of garbage to me. If you're okay with it, you're nothing. We literally need to throw you in the garbage. You ain't got no opulence. You ain't got no self respect. You ain't got no class. You don't have anything. especially when it's a woman like me that has attempted to heal somebody like that. Never again. I pulled all my heart chakra energy back. Ain't nobody foolish over here. I don't respect you for sitting up there. First of all, you see a man hounding a woman. See, it's a lot of people out there that are parasites. And you know what? Your families are going to have to band together and stick together, because you might pray to that Bible every night and you may think that you going to your so-called heaven. But you know what? Your God is going to meet you at that gate, at them gates, and say, why did you allow a woman to be abused? Why was you okay with it? Why? Oh, well, she was a witch and she was this and she was that. You were wrong. You don't know who God is. Y'all abandon your loved ones. Y'all fall for the okie doke of these abusers that they're trying to get away from. And you support these men in doing what they doing. Make excuses. You'll make excuses when you need to really be checking that man. I'm going to bring up somebody that a lot of people seem to, she lost her way because she got off on some kind of substance. But she said years ago, she said, don't question a woman, question a man. She had been abused by a lot of men. I don't support no abusers. I am not an abuser apologist. I am not a grape apologist. I am not a child predator apologist. And when God delivered us from that evil situation, that was it. I have screenshots of this person saying, I am God. No, you're not. The God I know would never allow that. The God I know wants us to be happy and healed. I don't know what version of God y'all tripping off of, but that ain't my God. That ain't where I came from, and it don't represent nothing that I believe in. Especially if it's a woman like me, literally all I do is mind my own business. You ain't never got no excuse. But you know what? No woman deserves to be abused. And when people are possessed, and I have an intention on protecting everybody that I love. Camera recording. It's got to stop. The dark ecstasy has got to stop. It ain't no ecstasy in that. It ain't no ecstasy. None. It's disgusting. It's perversion. Go seek and find God and who God really is. And God is not your trauma and pain. That's not God. That's all I wanted to say. I'll see y'all later.